The creative process is not a switch you can turn on and off. It's with you all the time. And our guest, Ayoforthesoul, is an embodiment of this quote. She shares her journey from obscurity to fame in this episode of Lifestyle with Fiifi.
My full name is actually Ayomide, which means my joy has come. Ayo itself means joy, so joy for the soul. Ayo for the soul. I remember when I finished my undergrad, and I was just waiting a couple of months to do my master's. It was actually my auntie that first encouraged me to create videos and start posting on YouTube. So I've always known that I was a creative. Every creative knows that this shit is never straightforward. It's a lot of ups and downs, giving up, taking a break, getting back to it. That was my journey. I've been doing content creation since I was like, what, 23? I'm now 28. So, and my shit only started popping off last year. So you can imagine that journey. It's been a lot. But I think as I've grown older, I've realized that it's life. Life is a process. I have a BSc in accounting and finance and a master's in international economics and finance. And I did finance for like a year.
Where is this certificate? It's just at home.
It's my home, not to be used. I mean, I tried to use it for like a year, but I got fired from every job. Every finance job, they were like, yeah, we like your personality, but you gotta go. You suck, bro. I remember I read this book called Outwitting the Devil, and it just spoke about being decisive and knowing what you want to do with your life. And it was just talking about how a lot of people are just living life without actually living it. They're just going through it. And it lit a fire in me. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna give this content creation one more chance. One more fucking chance. Because I've been doing this shit since 2018.
So guys, we do have Ayo for the soul in the building.
Hey.
I like your pink outfit.
Thank you. I like it too, if I do say so myself.
Okay, Ayo, your content makes me laugh out loud. It makes me laugh so much that someone sitting next to me goes like, are you crazy? Sometimes it makes me cry. So emotional. You're able to combine all these together. We'll go much into details in the course of the show. Right.
Definitely.
What does Ayo for the soul mean?
Well, my name is Ayo. I'm Nigerian, Yoruba to be specific. My full name is actually Ayomide, which means my joy has come. Ayo itself means joy, so joy for the soul. Ayo for the soul. Oh, and I like to think that I live up to my name. So, yeah.
You just give a joy.
Yes.
It's a joy for us to watch your content and really laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you love games?
I love games.
Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, I am.
It's called the Ditch It or Keep It.
Ditch it or keep it.
So I'm going to give you two scenarios. Which one are you going to ditch and which one are you going to keep?
Okay then, let's go.
Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay. A handsome but stingy, respectful bus driver. I know you're into bus driver because most of your content is about bus driver. And an ugly but kind-hearted train driver. Which one are you ditching or taking as your boyfriend?
Well, I'm ditching the handsome but stingy bus driver.
So it's the handsome. Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And I'm keeping the ugly but kind-hearted.
Money.
Yeah.
Money.
It's not
the world.
No. It's not about money. You know, you said kind-hearted. That's what that matters. Sure. Your heart. Yes. What do you mean? Am I sure? No, I'm keeping the kind person. Kindness is very important.
Cameras. So you tell me the secret.
Yeah. So I can confess. Let me confess.
Summer in London or December in Lagos? I know you're Nigerian. Like you have this winter and you're supposed to go to Nigeria for dirty December as opposed to summer in London.
I would probably do December in Nigeria, to be honest. I've never actually partaken in dirty December, but I would love, there's a first time for everything, so I would love to
do that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is to test to see who you choose. Money or over your audience?
Ooh-wee. I love my audience, but I'm gonna see y'all later.
Okay. Ayo, a as a content creator now or £1 million account tomorrow?
Woo. So if I take the £1 million tomorrow, what happens to Ayo as a content creator? What happens?
It ceases.
Oh shit! Fuck no. Ayo as the content creator, the £1 million will come eventually. So,
Amen. 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 Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Now let's delve into the whole conversation. I know there's something in life that will push you to do something. So I just want to ask you, what really pushed you in creating content?
Well, I've always been very imaginative. From when I could remember, I've always been a daydreamer.
Just like me.
Yeah.
I used to daydream that I was newscaster, but I was shy.
That's how it starts. But that's how it starts though. But here you are on a platform. That's how it starts.
It took me years for me to get to this stage because I started behind the scene.
But that's the thing. At least you got here in the first place, because there's a lot of people that have dreams, that have aspirations, have desires, but don't act on it. So it doesn't matter how long it takes you. At least you've done it, and that's the important part, the first step. You got it.
So what pushed you into content creation, or what motivated you to start content creation as a profession?
Well, like I said, I feel like I've always been very creative. I've always been very imaginative. And I remember when I finished my undergrad, and I was just waiting a couple of months to do my master's, it was actually my auntie that first encouraged me to create videos and start posting on YouTube. So I've always known that I was a creative, because like I said, I've always been imaginative. But you know when you don't know how you're gonna get there, like the means. So I think my auntie was the first person that kind of pointed me in the right direction. That okay, you're creative. She didn't actually say that, but she was like, you should try this. You have the personality for it. But yeah, before that, I always used to edit like videos, and I always used to edit like pictures and stuff like that. It's something that I feel like, by the grace of God, came naturally to me. So yeah. Something that I enjoy and I love.
Something that you just enjoyed and you love.
Yes.
So how was your journey like? Was it stressful? Was it straightforward?
Ooh, this shit is never straightforward. I think every creative knows that this shit is never straightforward. It's a lot of ups and downs, giving up, taking a break, getting back to it. That was my journey. I've been doing content creation since I was like, 23? I'm now 28. So, and my shit only started popping off last year. So you can imagine that journey. It's been a lot. But I think as I've grown older, I've realized that it's life. Life is a process, and you're not going to wake up one day and have it all there. I remember there's a video of me on my old YouTube channel. When I first started content creation, I said, get me to 100K subscribers, guys. Now, when I look back at that, I'm like, are you stupid? like don't get me wrong, there are people that blow overnight, but as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate the process. It's not easy. It's a frustrating, very frustrating process. But I feel like if you love something, you're always going to keep going back to it. And there's a lot of times where I took breaks, where I gave up on it, but I could never really truly walk away from content creation or being a creative, because it's something that I love, something that I think I was actually born to do. So,
I know you are into finance.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately. I wasn't into finance. Finance was into me.
Finance found you.
So, yes, it found me through the forcing of my parents. But, yes, I have a BSc in accounting and finance and a master's in international economics and finance. And I did finance for like a year.
So where is the certificate? It's just at home?
It's my home, not to be used. I mean, I tried to use it for like a year, but I got fired from every job. Every finance job, they were like, yeah, we like your personality, but you got to go. You suck, bro. They were like, you suck at this fucking job. So I was like, okay.
What were you doing that was not working?
I think I was, me, I have undiagnosed ADHD. So my attention to detail was so poor. And working in finance is boring as shit. It's actually so boring.
No, attention to detail is so poor.
Yeah.
But you have great attention when it comes to your creative side.
Yeah. So I just feel like it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
That finance was just not for me, because you are right. I feel like when I'm creating, I want I want it to be exact as possible. Like, even if I want to buy a prop that is very crucial to that era, like the early 2000s era, and that prop is going to take a week to come, I will wait for that prop to come because, you know, I want it to be as realistic as possible. So yeah, I didn't have great. I just wasn't passionate about it. I mean, I feel like it's important to be passionate about the things that you want to do with your life, because that's what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life.
So for finance, you told me that your mom was like, they were giving you a last chance, which was to try another profession. Okay,
so I quit so I worked in finance for like 2 years. 2021 was the last year when they fired me. I said, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Getting fired is a very traumatic experience. It's not nice. So I said, fuck it.
If you're suspended, it's a traumatic. And getting fired.
It's so traumatic. So I spent the year looking for social media jobs. And I finally got a social media job. And I remember telling God, I was like, God, like, you know, being a creative is very frustrating because sometimes you're not financially stable. So,
at least, like, for instance, I started this whole studio when I used to work a normal 9 to 5 job, and the money that I get from it, that's what I used to push into the studio. So you start with something beside it. I even still do have my own side business.
So yeah, being a creative, like you said, being a creative is, especially when you don't fit into that traditional 9 to 5, it's very frustrating. And I was so frustrated. And I remember I used to tell God,
I cannot sit down for 3 hours. I mean, I would just
I am
crazy.
Bored out of my fucking mind. And I remember I told God I wanted to be financially stable so much. I remember saying to God, I was just like, fuck this creativity shit. Just give me a stable job. Like, I didn't even want to. I've always been someone that wants to reach for the stars, but I'm just like, you know what? Just give me financial stability. I don't want this creative anymore. But so, and I feel like God said, okay, cool, and He gave me one social media job. The pay was good, but I hated the job, and I didn't have that sense of fulfillment when I was in the job. And this was 2022. I got the job in November, and I worked up until May 2023. And then I was just like, I don't like this job, and I just quit. And then I remember I read this book called Outwitting the Devil, and it just spoke about being decisive and knowing what you want to do with your life. And it was just talking about how a lot of people are just living life without actually living it. They're just going through it. And it lit a fire in me. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna give this content creation one more chance. One more fucking chance. Because I've been doing this shit since 2018. 2018. December.
2018 is not that much.
Please.
You know how long some people have been
and I pray to them that that things will come into place for them, because I understand it's a struggle.
Yes, it's a struggle.
So, but you will get there if you're really passionate about it. Like, you will actually get there. That's what I'm learning, and that's what, you know. Anyway, so I started, like, I didn't go back to pick. I didn't film. I didn't create content for like a year. So I was just kind of like doing videography for other people, trying to ease myself back into it and stuff. And then in like July, I was like, okay, fuck it, let me start creating videos for myself. I wasn't consistent. I was just posting one video here and one video there. And then I remember the day that my first ever video went viral. A couple of months before that, my mom was just like, okay, you're not working, maybe just try nursing. If finance wasn't for you, just try nursing. I said,
Did you believe in yourself that you could do nursing?
I feel like I agreed to nursing because I feel like I have the traits that make a good nurse. Yes. And one of the biggest traits I think makes a good nurse is compassion and empathy and care. And I think I have those. I like to believe that I have those traits.
I think I connected to you. I also have those traits.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, fine. So I applied to this uni, I think it was Aston University, whatever. And then I remember the date that my first video went viral was the day that they gave me the admission. And they just said, congratulations, send in all the documents. And I'm looking at my video, blowing the fuck up.
Will you?
I'm looking at the letter, the email. I'm like, fuck that, for real, fuck that. And I was just like, yeah. So yeah, that's That's how it all started. And I've always felt like it was the universe telling me that, bitch, this is the path. Don't go and waste another 3 years of your life in being nursing. But even the nurses are very important in this society. But yeah.
Now let's come to your content. I mean, as you said, they fired you because you did not pay attention to details. Those people that fired you, they could have even hired you as their social media. I mean, they should have tried other option.
The thing is with that, the last company, the last finance company, it wasn't even a finance company, it was a media company, but I worked in finance. It was a 10 people team, and they really liked my personality, but they just felt like I didn't have the skill to be a finance, because finance is very rigorous, or whatever they call it. Like, you have to, and I don't fault them, and in fact, I'm grateful that they fired me, because if I was in those 9-to-5 jobs and I never got fired, I probably would have been comfortable. But yeah, I'm grateful.
Like personally for me, right from university, I knew that I was not cut for office job. I knew I was cut for
me too. I
the
always
entertainment
knew.
side. So I think not even from the uni. I think I schooled in Ghana. I lived 30 years of my life in Ghana. I'm 36 years, so I just came in UK. I've been in UK for the past 6 years. So right from uni, I knew that this office job is not good for me. So when I was in uni, I did a lot of attachments with radio stations. When I finished uni, I just got a radio job, not to be on radio, but I was behind the scene because I was good when it comes to producing and programming and other things. So I was a programs manager for a radio station. Coming to UK, I said to myself, no, I'm not going to do a 9-to-5 job because it's kind of, I cannot sit down for more than 3 hours without doing something. I need something that will keep me going up and down.
Or stimulate you mentally.
Stimulating. I'm a content creator, but something that I can do is shorts videos, like putting things within 1 minute for it to blow, because I love my long content videos, like talk. But you're able to do this exceptionally with your storytelling. It's not predictable. The story about the one that you did for the Victoria bus, is it Victoria Tube to the bus station?
I'm trained to coach station.
It was really a good storytelling.
Thank
it was like
you.
It goes here, passes here, goes here, goes here. And at the end, I thought the bus will leave you, but it was a different ended. Guys, go watch it on Instagram or TikTok. How are you able to create all these storytelling and I go like, this girl is very creative. I
feel like I just over exaggerate.
Are you sure?
The situation. I feel like I would say I take a simple situation and make it bigger and more dramatic. I think that's what I would say, because no one, really and truly, no one is passing through a desert to get to the coach station.
You watch someone's 1 minute video from the start, you know how it's going to end, but yours is never predictable.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
I've never, I don't know, maybe because I'm the one creating it, so I don't see how people perceive it, but I don't know, I just try to make it funny and engaging. I've never thought, okay, they're not gonna expect this. I just thought, I don't know. I don't know. And I guess I just put my personal experience into it, because one of my biggest, I hate public toilets. You can check my Hinge profile. I mentioned I hate public toilets. And when I used to get the coach, because I did my master's in Bournemouth, I always used to avoid the back toilets, because the back of the bus, because I hate the smell of toilets. So I just kind of incorporated my personal fear.
What about the water aspect?
The water? Oh! The sparkling water! Oh my God. Sparkling water. Well, first of all, I fucking hate sparkling water.
Someone being kind to you, and later you go, I hate you.
Honestly, I don't really know what goes on in my brain. I think sometimes I just hate sparkling water, and I think I actually got that inspo from a meme that I saw years ago, and I guess unconsciously I just locked it in the back of my head, and I thought this would be a great way to incorporate this. But yeah, I hate sparkling water in my life.
Now you are still on your content. How is your content process like?
My content process, it really depends on what type of video that I'm doing. But the videos with the multiple characters, that's the ones that I tend to dread the most because I know I'm going to have to film, go back and change, and film and go back and change. But
do you do it at night or during daytime?
Oh, night. But I've stopped doing night content now because it messes with my sleeping pattern. But I do actually like night time because I feel like I concentrate more. Everyone's asleep, the world is asleep, so I feel like that's when my creativity awakens actually. But yeah, it's just me. I have to like plan the outfits, plan what the characters are gonna say or what they're gonna look like a day before, or maybe sometimes even on a day. And even sometimes, because I'm extra, the day that I'm posting the video and I'm looking at the video, I'm like, something is missing. I will literally, like, let's say like 2 hours before I post the video, I'll go and quickly film another character and add it in there and then post.
It's extra.
Yes, I'm very extra like that.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm passionate about it and I love it.
And
if it was finance, you think I'll fucking do that? I'm like, I don't care if I sent the wrong money. You gonna take that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
But when it comes to the creative aspects,
you're always going to go the extra mile when you love something.
Yeah, it's your passion. Yeah.
And also, like I said, going the extra mile for me means even down to like the clothing. I remember I read something a couple of months ago about how the color of your clothing sends a message. Like if you wear blue or warm colors, it transcends that you are trustworthy, things like that. So I'm so extra that I will pick a particular clothing based on a character, like especially the color, because it sends a message.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does pink mean?
The pink that I'm wearing right now, it sends the message that I am vibrant, energetic, and a crackhead. It doesn't, but you know. It doesn't, but I am a crackhead.
It's the way I drop my phone. The pink means you're what?
Energetic, vibrant, and I'm out of this world. I want to be noticed. I want you to be able to see me from afar. And pink is a bright color.
Yeah.
My favorite color as well.
Thank you.
Even though you didn't ask.
Thank you for removing that other one crackhead from me.
Okay, sorry, I'm not a crackhead. I'm sorry.
Ayo, when I was young, there was a day my mom told me, broke a news to me that news, she was expecting it will shatter me or bring me down. And the next day, I just got up and I was going on about doing my own things. And she was like, son, I'm surprised. I thought this news will break you down. These qualities that you have exhibited today, that is resilience. Look, nurture it very well. One day in life, it's going to be of great importance to you. This is one quality of mine that I'm so proud of. Resilience, overcoming, and bouncing back after challenges. And one quality of mine is great time management. I'm an African, but I don't go with my African time.
I can't relate.
What qualities do you possess that you are so proud of yourself?
I think I'm very empathetic. I think that's a great quality. One's ability to put yourself in other people's shoes without actually having to have gone through whatever they've gone through. I think I'm incredibly empathetic, and like my friends' issues are my issues. Like your troubles are my troubles. I'm very passionate about people. One day when I have all the money in the world, I would love to, send less fortunate people to school. That's something I would love to do. And just help people, because, people are going through it.
And do you think people take advantage of you?
100%. Sometimes when you make yourself too readily available, or make yourself too... When people know that you're always going to be there, they take advantage of it. They don't appreciate that. But we all do that. I mean, like, for instance, my mom, I feel like I take advantage of her. Because she's always going to be there for me. We all do it. It's human beings. But I love my mom, even though she pisses me off. I love her deeply. We have a very complicated relationship. But anyway, yeah.
Let's talk about the content creation and money.
And money.
Yeah. as content creators,
Look at this.
we get into this whole business and sometimes we forget about money. I used to be like that. I go into I just create content and I'm just laughing and I forgot that there's some bills to pay, man.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Shit, I can relate to that. Especially now, I'm grateful now that, you know, even the ability to make money without having a job is a skill, is a talent. Not a lot of people can make money without having a job. So I've been my 20s, I've been very, very financially unstable. Apart from the 9-to-5s that I've had, they paid me well. But when I decided to freelance, it was always up, down. Sometimes I have money, sometimes I don't. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you want to do not even content creation, if you're creative, you do it for the love of the game. You do it for the love of the passion, right?
Yeah.
And then the money comes, and I'm so grateful to God that the money is coming in a little bit now. I'm thankful because, you know, it's not easy being broke. It's not easy being financially unstable. But you know, I've always done it for the love of creating, and I've always told myself that the money will come one day. And even though this is not the full money, but the money is coming in that sustains me, and I'm grateful for that.
Okay.
I think people see it as a business venture and not for the love of it. And I think that's why, especially when it comes to music, I'm going off topic now, but when it comes to music, you see a lot of people that are not even good at what they do, but they make music anyway. Why? Because they can make money from it. People used to do things because they were passionate about it. Yeah.
You're not going off topic.
Okay.
Come to music. Who's your best music artist?
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
That's my sister right there. That's my mom. I always used to tell people that that's my real mom, but she wanted me to experience life, so she dropped me in London.
5 Beyonce tracks that you would love to hear over and over again.
5 Beyonce tracks. Ooh, I love all Beyonce songs, or majority. Maybe say 99%. I love Sorry, Lemonade album. This is not my this isn't even my top 5. I'm just saying off the bat. Sorry, All Night, Virgo's Groove, 1+1, and the one she did with Mike Myers, Work It Out. I'm just chatting shit off the top of my head, but yeah, that's it. 5 top 5 dead or alive.
If I'm supposed to open your bag, 5 items that will go like, this bag belongs to Ayo.
I don't. A bag, something that, you know, things that I have to put in my bag. I don't know, something Beyonce related.
Okay.
That's the best signifier that, oh, this is Ayo's bag. 2, a pad, because life has shown me Pepe. When my pad just randomly, when the period just randomly comes, I'm sorry, it's disgusting, but it's the truth.
It's not, I mean.
It's the truth.
No, it's not disgusting. I mean, we maybe know. It's part of human nature.
You gotta stay prepared with this shit. Yeah. I'm so funny. It's so funny because you didn't know. You were like, pad? Pad. That's what you did.
I was taking off.
You're like, pad? That. What else? Lip gloss, because my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Lip gloss. If you want to know if something is my bag, a camera. I don't know. A camera. Yes, a camera, or those ring lights that attach to the what's it called, to the phones. 4, I believe. 4. What else? Slippers. Because I can't do heels. I hate heels. I only take heels for the aesthetics. You're gonna find slippers in my bag and
to do the show off later.
Yes. Listen, if you ever see me in a picture with heels, just know that there's slippers behind the scenes. Because I actually hate heels. They just look nice. They're enough for walking for me anyway, Sha. And number 5, I would say.
I think we are number 5.
Oh, was that number 5?
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, that's it.
So, money. I look at your video, I got like, this lady is making money now. Any endorsement deals?
Oh my God!
Any?
Funny thing, last week I said there wasn't really that money, but in this coming week I've had some new endorsements coming in, like
Wow.
brand deals. I can't really speak on them yet because it's not coming out yet.
People.
My village people, yes. Those niggas, they're gonna make sure that I do like, no, this girl's winning too much. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Guys, go check that video.
My village people there. But my God is greater. But yeah, I do have some endorsement deals coming. But I think the biggest thing for me is not only do I like to be in front of the camera, I like being behind the camera. So I also edit and create videos for people. So I've had the massive opportunity to work with companies. Like, for instance, I work with this woman-led company called Curly Media. I freelance for them, and I've had the opportunity to work with them with companies like Spotify. I think those are like the things that actually mean a lot to me. Just, you know, just being able to create, not just for me, but for other people as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's the money like?
Money is good, honey. Getting money, yeah.
Any creatives that you wish to work or you are dying to work with?
Issa Rae, because I love her. I love the shows she's put out, Insecure. Is it Miami? Anyway, rap shit. Issa Rae, love her. Munya, the content creator, love him. So creative, so original, so different. Nella Rose, because she just seems like a vibe to be with. I would say Beta Squad. You know Beta Squad? Apart from the recent shenanigans that have happened, Beta Squad. And number 5, who would I like to work with? Number 5, I don't know. Beyonce. Gotta think big. Beyonce. I don't know how. I don't know when.
Maybe
but Beyonce.
A movie.
With Beyonce? No, I would love to dance with Beyonce. Like, you know what she's doing?
Are you good in dancing?
Oh yeah, I'm quite good. I'm a dancer. Even though I've put on a lot of weight, I can still move my body a little bit. Even though I get back pain once in a while, but I'm still good. Yeah, Beyonce girl, hit me up. Listen.
I like that confidence. Beyonce girl, hit me up.
Hit me up. When she's doing her world tour, she can be like, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be like, no, in London. She'll come to London. She's like, London, give it up for Ayoforthesoul. And I'll just do a routine with her, and I'll go back to my.
She should get in touch with you.
She should get in touch with me, girl. Beyonce, I'm your biggest fucking fan. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm stuck. I'm blank.
Beyonce.
I don't know the next question to you guys to
Oh
ask.
my God, that's so funny.
So I'm coming back to this question. Your sense of humor, where do you get it from?
My sense of humor, honestly, I would say I watch a lot of. I don't know. I think people are naturally funny. No, I think
So you're
it's
just one
something
of them.
naturally, and I think it's genetics. My mom is quite a very funny
Okay.
person, and growing up, I don't know if
You guys gang on your dad.
No, my dad's quite funny as well. Actually,
Okay.
well, I like to make him think he's funny, but
You like to make him think he's
yeah, just to make him feel better about himself.
He's watching.
Dad, you are very funny. You are very, very funny. But I would say my mom, and growing up, I loved That's So Raven, and I loved her humor. So I don't know, maybe I kind of just, when you're young, this is before I was like 10 years old, I've always, you digest the things that you watch. So a lot of my content is actually very much inspired by That's So Raven, because she was so dramatic and over the top. And I don't know. So yeah, my mom, and I would say Raven Baxter or Raven Simone. Those are the two people.
Who you make him think he's funny.
Yes, my father, my lovely father, who I'm currently beefing with, but I love him ever so dearly. Yes, my daddy. My daddy, I love him so much.
Any advice for creatives out there? Like me, I look up to you.
Oh, thank you so much. The fact that you're even saying you look up to me, it means so much to me, because there was a time when I didn't even like my life. I didn't think I was good enough. So thank you for saying that to me.
Just to make you feel special. Since you can make someone feel
So
like...
you didn't mean that? My bad.
I mean it, lady.
I would just say keep going, to never give up. That if it is your true passion, if it's something that you're really passionate about, just to keep going. Because when I stopped creating content, there was not a day where I thought it was always in the back of my mind that I should go back to it. So just to keep going and to keep trying new things. If you've been doing one thing for so long and it's not working out, maybe try something else. That's what I learned. That year's break that I took, honestly, it was like when I came back to it, it was like a fresh perspective. I was looking at, okay, what are other people doing? What can I do, incorporate it to me, my thing, and make it different? So that's what I would say. Just keep going, try different things, and just see what sticks, and just do it for the love of the game.
So, what's the way forward for
Ayoforthesoul?
Ayoforthesoul.
The way forward, like what I'm gonna do in the future. Well, I hope to be on TV. I hope to be fulfilled, to feel fulfillment.
Yeah.
I hope to be happy. And I hope to just be able to create and put a lot of the ideas in my head into the world. And I hope for people to like it and feel inspired by what I do. And, laugh and bring humor and bring joy.
Bring joy. Joy to people like me. I mean, she's one of my favorite content creators out there. And I mean, the moment that we connected, I was like, look, this lady needs to be on my set. She needs to come to Studio 88.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me, because, I would, honestly, a year ago, this right here is a dream. Like, the fact that people want to speak to me, I'm like, me? Little old me? So thank you. And thank you for being so professional and so good at what you do.
Okay,
so I appreciate you.
Thank you. And Studio 88 welcomes Ayo into the building.
Ayoforthesoul.
Can I have It's nice to be important, but very, very important to be nice. If you like this interview, remember to subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment in the comment section. And from us, we say bye.
What camera am I looking at? Oh, hi.